Hello, hello. What's up? Today we're doing more Dormammu. And I might check out Mystic Mayhem later. I need to finish downloading the shit and the sun's out, guns out. Yeah, it's just hot. She mid on my ma'am till I moo. Jesus Christ, Eric. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. That is one of the comments of all time if I've ever seen one. Much like we have one of the decks of all time. Where the fuck is my untap? Where's my deck? Where's my deck game? Come on. Where the fuck is my deck? I have the little overlay. I'm gonna restart on tap. Very hot weather. Thank you, Windows. I wasn't aware. That was hot as shit outside. It's actually not as bad in the house today, though, so at least right now. Alright, Monger on 3. Not the best hand. Carnage, you would have been dope like one turn ago, bro. You would have been super cool exactly one turn ago. He's linear and boring. I don't know if I'd call him linear and boring personally, but I don't think he's going to be everyone's kind of card. I've had more fun with him than... What else came out this month? Nightmare was pretty fun. What's her name? Was more fun than I thought she'd be. What was the first week card? I do not remember what the card was during the first week. It was Merlin and... I think I'm just playing the death. Although, man, where the fuck is my untap, dude? The fuck? Technology is not working today, huh? Like, what is going on here? Was Morgan week 1? Morgan I liked. Broken AC, about 2 fans yesterday to survive. Godspeed. Broken AC sucks. It's no fun for anyone. Yeah, we're gonna get cooked by this deck. Dude, I just want my untap to not be a broken piece of shit. Can it do that? That'd be cool. Be very cool if untap could work and do its job. Maybe they're taking notes from Second Dinner in terms of just not functioning at all. Well. Like, the fuck. Has it been not working for anyone else? I don't know why it's not working. It worked yesterday. Might need to restart the game? I don't know. It just work. Okay, I need to log into this so I can finish downloading shit. Oh, God. Log in. Oh, wait, no. Okay, wait, I'm gonna look it. Fuck. It didn't sign into the right account. God damn it. I hate using emulators. Taking me back to the early days of Snap. Show us your sick Cobra decks. I can show you my sick Storm variant. Google. There we go. Centaur's real bad for me. What's up, Crygen? This matchup's probably pretty bad for me. Imagine I'm getting Mobius tier. Oh, Galacton 3? Wait. Oh, yeah, Zabu. Yeah, it's pretty good for them. So it was Morgan. What was week 2 then? Morgan. We got Morgan and a bunch of the Series 4 cards week 1. Week 3 was a Nightmare. Or was week 2 Nightmare? Maybe week 1 just felt like... Maybe it felt like there was more because they released all those Series 4 cards. Damn, why does it have to be a Mindscape? Week 2 is the Ancient one. That's it, the Ancient one. The Ancient one sucked. That card is cheeks. That card is straight cheeks. What's up, Polito? Speaking of straight cheeks, this is the situation we are in. We're in a pretty straight cheek situation. This doesn't actually draw, right? Pretty sure they changed that. Oh, suck my dick from the back, sir. I'm just gonna concede because this matchup is unfun and dog shit. Probably one of the worst matchups for a deck like this is some Fenris Wolf Shang bullshit. Not interested in playing against it. My enjoyment is worth more than that worthless gold ticket. So do we hate Dormammu? Quite the opposite. I actually like Dormammu a lot. Now, that's a different question than asking how good is Dormammu. I think he's being a little overrated just how bad he is. I think he's a very mid card, but the fun makes up for the bad moments for me because I think he's just a very fun card. I like the design of the card. I like having a little quest that influences the deck building and has a big flashy payoff. We recommend spending 4k gold for the bolts I need for Kid Omega. Depends what you mean by what I recommend it. On a personal level, not really, no. I mean, on a individual level, it probably depends on how many like tokens you have and how valuable of a resource your gold is relative to your tokens. I'll say this though, I think if you enjoy, you know, the online community part of the game, I'd recommend not getting it, because I think getting that card just directly supports them making decisions that are going to actively drive content people and community people away from the game. That's what I think. Also, just like, even if none of that was going on, I think 4K is kind of steep to me personally. I personally would view 4K as a bit steep. But I value my gold significantly more highly than I value tokens. Because I have a lot of tokens and I don't have a lot of gold. Also, another question is like, how much do you like destroy, you know? That is a relevant part of it too, right? Like, do you think you're actually going to play the card, or is it, I want to get this because I can't use it for like 2 months if I don't get it now? Like the FOMO. Destroy is strong. Oh, I didn't say anything about its power. It's I'm more questioning, like, do you enjoy it? There are plenty of strong decks people don't enjoy playing, right? Like, I literally made a meme about this yesterday. I literally memed on this, where it's like, you destroy Hood, does Dormammu lose power? He sure does. He sure does get a little smaller. I made this meme. Wait, half of the people... Oh, shut the fuck up, Twitter. Holy God, I'm not gonna pay for your dog shit website. Stop yelling at me to do so. Half of the people buying Kid Omega 1 day later. Wait a minute, I hate playing Destroy. But yeah, oh, I should not put that there. I should not put that there at all. I'm gonna do this for space? Probably. So they're playing like probably an abomination list too. Nice. Dodging the squirrel there is quite good. Yeah, I mean, I just don't use the I don't use any of the platforms as much as I used to. Alright, this goes here. We're hoping we dodge destroying the demon here. The music in the game bugged. I've heard some people have not been getting the music anymore. I don't know. I got some leftover volts. Yeah, I used my volts on mainly just some cosmetic stuff. Alright, that's good. Oh, the Dormammu shrinks, though, because we shrunk it with the hood. I didn't think about that. This is another probably bad matchup, because their deck gets a payoff from what I'm trying to do. Fuck. That blows. Yeah. They did find a way to make it worse, didn't they? Dormammu is definitely a lot of work. I thought it might be more than it is, but it's still quite a bit of work. That said, I'm not overly sold on like these hood decks, but they're like interesting to try. They're just kind of fun. I'm hoping, unlike their other bugs, they don't take fucking forever to fix some of the worst bugs with the card. Also, I firmly believe Dormammu should be summonable from, like, the graveyard and shit. Feels like it fits the whole summoning ritual thing. Maybe he's supposed to be and he just is bugged. I don't know. Yeah, you never know how cards are gonna progress over time, right? This is where we hope we hit Nico. Nice. Oh, that's so annoying. I'm probably supposed to just play the high Evo or like Ben Monger here. Probably just high Evo, actually. Kind of sucks, but someone said the first ritual works with discounted cards. Discounted? Okay, what do you mean? Oh, Adeline doesn't even go off. What am I doing? Adeline doesn't even go off here. Not blowing up the Uncle Ben here because I want him to be sacrificable for Dormammu. Let's kill my own demon, sadly. This does make my abomination free, though, which is cool. It's not looking great, folks. It's not looking great. Dorm should start the game in your banish pile. It requires some balancing though, because it auto slims your deck. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the reason he doesn't. Is because it's kind of hard to do that without making Dormammu just new America Chavez. Because then, you just play him in decks that you don't even Dormammu if you could do that. That's a shame. It is funny though that yesterday Hearthstone announced their first pet, who is and it's gonna be like a gacha roll thing, and a lot of people are mad about it. It's like, I get it, but also like it could be so much worse, bros. It could be so much worse. You could have to deal with them time gaining a card rather than making a cosmetic pet expensive. I am not having the greatest time with this so far. Going pretty poorly. Might have to throw it in the bin. I played a game or two with it before stream and it felt okay, but it's feeling a lot less okay right now. Feeling pretty dog shit. Which, I mean, I didn't have high hopes for this, but it's not going great. But I don't have high hope for most of the stuff. Yeah. And to be clear, I'm not a gacha person. But I think if you're gonna put gacha shit in your game or monetization shit in your game, it's endlessly more palatable if it is a cosmetic that has zero impact on the gameplay. If Second Dinner made that, they would find a way to do a cosmetic thing and a card thing, I'm sure. The same Vishia ink variants are kind of blurry. I don't think so. Not that I've noticed, at least. Maybe when they're small, they're a little blurrier, but I haven't really noticed it. If it is happening. If your Galactus has a better split, destroy the other two locations. Yeah, it's like, it doesn't make those things good, but I think they're endlessly more palatable than doing something that actually affects your game's gameplay. It's just crazy because, like, so much of this could have been avoided if they were like, hey, just buy the card tomorrow after the event ends for tokens. Like, literally the outrage about this would be like 10 times smaller. It would make a massive difference. It's like, no. But then we can't FOMO people as much, guys. And our business model relies on FOMO. We're addicted to FOMO. We get FOMO about not using FOMO. You know? It would have been a whole lot more palatable. Snaptron with the tier 1, 13 months, lucky number 13. Thanks for the support, friend. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Enjoy the pog fish. I'm trying to figure out how I want to record the magic content stuff I'm doing. I got my little intro thing for it. Someone gave me an idea that instead of doing like more to like rebrand the new channel, it should just be zombies go nom nom nom, and I'm kind of like, that idea is growing on me. Like, that's actually kind of a fire idea. Like, I was trying to keep the zombies name, but I very much like my name and my brand, and I would like to keep it. We are very dead here, but that's okay. Man, we got some bad fucking matchups for this deck in the first 2 games. I think we got 2 of the worst matchups. Feels bad, man. Yeah, if that's Ajax, we're dead, right? Oh, Jug? Yeah, we're dead to that too. Unfortunate. Yeah, probably 2 of the worst matchups in the game for this deck. Did my part, and even though Kid Omega would only cost me 600 gold, I still did not get it. I greatly appreciate people like that, because again, I'll never be the person to tell you what you should or shouldn't do with your resources or money. It's not my decision to make, but I think if you enjoy the content side of things, the best thing you can do is not support that practice, because that is the practice that is rapidly tanking the content scene. Which, I mean, it's not like the content scene was already declining. It was already declining. I think they're just speeding it up. I've never seen a company have so much animosity towards the people who advertise their game. It's fucking crazy. Like, I think Dara was talking about it on stream yesterday. The Rivals creator program if you stream a certain amount of their game per month, they pay you. They will pay you just to stream the game a certain amount of time in a given month. That's like wild. That is wild. Even Hearthstone does a significantly better job supporting the people in their scene. Like, I'm not saying they have to like bend over backwards for creators and stuff, because I don't think they really do have to do that. But I think, you know, if you can do the bare minimum to like make our job not harder, that would be great. That would be pretty great if they didn't make decisions that actively harm our communities more than they help them. That would be pretty cool. I would much prefer them to do that. The world needs another Cloak and Dagger mania. Dormammu working well with the hood is a lore win. Well, I think working well might be a stretch. I'm not sure if that's what I would call it, but, you know, he does work. He does work with the card. It's hot as balls outside here. Dude, it's hot everywhere. Stay hydrated, kids, because it's hot as shit.
Rest in peace.
How does he not work with Baron Mordo? Are they linked lore-wise? Somehow this is because of Nintendo, yes. Nintendo is the reason it is hot outside. This is true. The 90s Spider-Man cartoon. I actually don't know anything about Dormammu in comics. Mystic Mayhem's fun. I downloaded it, and I might even stream some of it today. I have not played it yet, but I did download it. Do 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 do. Bucky Barnes. That's such an annoying location. Fuck me. Shit. That's so annoying. I know this doesn't actually do a lot, but it does let me do this, I guess. It is a tank top because it is hot. Tis hot out. Figured if it's hot outside, gotta make it hot inside. You know what I'm saying? Well, good news. I think we beat the worst Dormammu deck. I will say, I do think it's fun, but God, the Thanos versions are so bad. The Thanos versions are so much worse than the other versions, from what I've seen. We can see if that is holding up, but the... So, is the key to Dormammu just having the best possible 3-drop to play turn 6 with Summoning Ritual? Could be. Could be. I definitely haven't cracked the code on this card. Oh, I just noticed my deck tracker started working again. We're looking at Dormammu in the top 50. Surprisingly alright in a pretty regular destroy deck. Those are actually some of the better decks, it looks like. The Thanos ones are just so bad. The Thanos ones are actively, I think, the worst ones. But the card isn't doing great. That much is certain. Obviously, it's low sample, but the card is not doing the greatest. There are some that are doing well, but like I just don't believe it. Do you not believe in the Thanos versions? What about top 10%? Does it change much? I mean, it's a little better on average, but not looking good. Dormammu is niche, yes. Yeah, I don't... It's nothing, like, super secret here. This is kind of interesting, although I don't think it should be playing Spider-Ham post-change, but doing, like, a bounce one. It's on my list of things to try. Oh yeah, it's reset time, isn't it? Let's get our free shit. Let's get our free shit. Oh, we get a variant. Let's gamble. What do we think? New best in slot? Yes or no? Do we think it'll be a new best in slot variant? Ba, 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 ba. Do, do, do. No longer a 5-star card? I don't know. He might not be. They might have knocked him down a peg. Did you see they removed the free 100 credits every season from the spending track? I did not see that. They gotta make up for all the other free stuff, I guess, somehow. Disco Scarlet Witch. Not a bad variant. No shot it's the new best one for her. No shot. I have too many good Scarlet Witches. They also removed the free credits from here. Someone pointed out they lowered them from 50 to 25, and now it's just boosters. I'm not even claiming the fucking boosters, man. I don't want boosters. I do have a Rian copycat. That looks cool. I'm probably gonna finally no longer be Rian complete because they're putting the Gwenpool one behind a bundle, and at the current rate things are going, I'm not paying cash money for a bundle. Another Candy Crush sponsor. Oh, it's not because of not having the money to buy it. Because I don't want to support the company. But I still have some gold, so I'll get these things because I like them. Not gonna have gold for long though, running out. Dormammu does look pretty cool. Banana Mamu. Yeah, the storm is actually the one thing I got from the portal pull. I don't think I have any of the orange cosmic ones. I have red. As well as regular orange, which I'll probably use for now. Damn, the chain looks kind of sick. And the chain on the skills looks sick too, but I'm gonna give it the orange for now. And where's Copycat? Yeah, one of the things, and I knew this from the last, like, live servicey game I quit, is once you, like, break the cycle of a live service game, you know, you're used to kind of the habits and, like, what you do in the game, but once you break that, it's very easy to keep it broken. Yeah, it looks cool. Alright, let's try the Hammer Bros. Do 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 do. Oh boy. I have a survey I get to fill out about being a MarvelSnap content creator. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, I think I have some... Oh wait, I gotta send this to Blue. Look at my opponent's name. Oh, this is great. Oh, the Shang shit equals no skill. That's a good one. That's a pretty good one. Do I even want to turn into a demon? I probably don't. I'm just gonna do this. Because I want it to blow up and proc fire hair. Surely second knitter will listen to our feedback, right? Surely. Imagine not listening to our feedback. That'd be crazy. Martyr. Oh, it's Arsham. Okay. It's very funny to be a Shang-Chi hater while playing Arsham to me. Loki, bro, I do not think you want my deck, brother. I do not think my deck is gonna help you very much. Bro, I do not think that is something you want. I'm pretty sure how this works is I will actually get power added to the Dormammu because my hood is 2 power. Which I don't think is how it's supposed to work because that's not like a permanent power buff, but I think this worked that way yesterday. Ah, damn, it didn't work. It didn't do it. Must be a different thing. Nothing says better Communication, transparency, then a form to fill out, yeah. Alright, so we'll go this. Is that even what I want to do? Is drawing even that good here? Maybe it's just Thor, big suck. Yeah, my hand's kind of full. Dude, if I get Shang-Chi'd by someone named Shang-Shit equals no skill, I'm gonna laugh so hard. I'm gonna laugh so fucking hard. That would be incredibly funny. That would actually just be peak. That would actually be peak content, no notes. Eliath? Rude. Not actually the worst thing in the world, though. Do, 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 do. No, that kills me. Fuck. That kills me because it won't summon Dormammu anymore. Fuck. It's so sad. Bummer. Big bummer on that one. Guess I would have won if I did it laughed. Oh. Well, we're gonna be stuck here for about 30 seconds. Man, I sure wish they would use some of that money they're rolling in to make a game that isn't buggy as shit. That'd be kind of cool. I'm having a pretty good gameplay experience. Do, 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 do. Absolute cinema. Having a bug with my Dormammu deck, and I can't play certain cards, only emo. I've heard restarting fixes that one. I have heard about that bug. Yeah, I've seen people do the Black Knight shit too. I imagine that will be fixed today or tomorrow, but it's a crazy thing that that even works to begin with. Fucking wild. I'm glad Restart fixes it since I have to do it after it crashes every third game. Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right to me. Really? That's kind of cool. Crazy good or crazy bad? It's crazy bad to me that they didn't like test the card enough to even figure out that doesn't work. That should be like such a basic interaction that works, you know? I mean, I'm gonna get wrecked by a null here, but... If they don't have null, I think I win. Oh, I didn't even think about Firehair doing that. Wait. I did not even think about Firehair doing that. That's really funny. That's super funny. That's super funny. Look at that. World's biggest Firehair. The draw 2 is more dangerous for me. Because, like, them drawing 2 is super detrimental to me, whereas me drawing 2 isn't, like, that great. Like, it's fine, but... I think we put Beta Ray Bill here. Yeah, it was pretty much null or bust. What was this again? Place the location, okay. Bum, 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 bum. I would like a throne, please. Okay, I guess. Yeah, I could definitely see it being tricky to make a scratch skills deck, for sure. What's up, Kiba? So we're going to Big suck. Thor. I guess I can't win the right anyway, so I should just go left. Although... I know he will fill left, but I don't know if I really want whatever card he gives me, you know? Because I want these to blow up. I want these guaranteed to blow up. I think they're just Zolang, yeah. So, we're good. Summoning Ritual is the suck, not the destroy. Summoning Ritual is... They're all called Summoning Ritual. If it costs 3, it's the destroy one. Oh, damn. I still lose. Oh, wait, no, I don't. I win the right. They're all called Summoning Ritual. The cost is the easiest way to tell which one is what. Yeah, that's fine. Well, that was a satisfying way to beat Destroy. Kill Uncle Ben, X23, Elixir, Killmonger, Venom, Snow, Zola. Seems fine. I don't think you want Elixir in that deck, though. Spent all my tokens. Or I'm assuming bolts on 9 premium variants, plus a few other things. Yeah, I did a portal pull, which I regret, because I got Storm, and then I just got some cosmetics. I didn't get as much stuff as I would have otherwise if I kept playing the mode, but once I saw the response, I just completely quit High Voltage. I was only playing, like, I had some fun on day 1, and I actually didn't mind the mode at all, but, like, I just don't want to support that mode in any way, shape, or form after the response. And I didn't miss it. I definitely didn't miss it. Even though I did like it more than regular High Voltage, personally, in terms of gameplay. Yeah, I got the Doom variant too. The Doom's cool. Is Dormammu good enough to pick up, or should I go for Sage? Sage is undoubtedly a better card. So if you're focused on like getting the best card you can, I would get Sage. I think Dormammu's really fun. I like the design of it, but early impressions are that he's a very mid card at best, and like... Yeah, he's just not the strongest. I think he's quite fun. I like him, and I like the decks I've played him in. But I don't think he's that strong right now. So take that for what you will. I'm guessing we're skipping Kid Omega for gold then? Yeah, I am not buying Kid Omega. I'm not buying him. What's AV? Well, AV could be one of two things. It could be Agent Venom or Anti-Venom. I imagine he's referring to Anti-Venom, because we were talking about Sage. I want all this extra mana. I guess I can go this, and then get extra mana next turn. Yeah, Colossus with a 1-drop in turn 1 when they got 6 drops with energy to play them. Ouch. That's rough. Wait, what the fuck is this doing here? That's in their deck. I am thoroughly confused. Okay. Oh no, did I get the bug? Okay, no. What? Yeah, I did get the bug. I can't play my fucking Beta Ray Bill. Cool. Well, I think restarting my game would fix this, but I don't actually want to do that because sometimes it crashes my stream. Oh, I can't play like any of my cards except these two. I guess I'm playing these two then. And we'll see if it resolves next turn. God damn it, dude. Small indie company, dude. Small indie company. I can only emote them. Quite unfortunate. Quite unfortunate. Does this persist through games? Or turns? It sure does. God damn it, dude. Wait, I can play the Dormammu. You know what? Fuck it. Bro, let me play my fucking card. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Just let me play the card game. I'm trying so hard to just play the card. Oh my. Yeah, beta cuck bill. Do, 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 do. Based Sabertooth Enjoyer? I'm still not sure why a Sentry's in here, but the rare paying 7 mana for Dormammu moment. Please tell me this bug doesn't persist across games, though. Anyone know if Astral Plane counts for Victoria Hand? What do you mean? Like, I don't understand how that card would work with Victoria. Yeah, it's not created in hand, so Victoria Hand will not buff it. Not that it would matter if she did, because it instantly disappears from the board. bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I can't imagine it working in any way with Victoria hand. Can this be turned into a demon? I don't think it can. But I kind of want to try it anyway. I'm pretty sure it can't, but I'm pretty sure it gets banished before it turns into a demon. But I'm gonna try it anyway. Oh, it's just gonna change my misery, isn't it? Fuck. It's just gonna change my misery. Because that's how the timing on this works. That's alright. So they're playing like a Nightmare Dormammu deck, it looks like. I would like to do this, I guess. I mean, I guess it's better to play Fire Hair. I'm gonna put it here. If you had old Loki, Vicky would be incredible. I mean, Victoria's already pretty incredible. With Loki, she'd be just absurd. Damn, that's a pretty big Dormammu. So what I need to do is yoink Prio and then Killmonger them. Essentially. Assuming they don't Dormammu now. I guess they're going to. I can't really play around that, though. I'm gonna hope they greet it, and then I punish them with Killmonger. They did not greet it. Wait. Why didn't it summon? Oh, that was just the suck one. That was just the suck one. Okay. Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. I think we're good. Unless they summon on the left, I guess, but... I mean, I can still get them with this Killmonger. Other way, how do I win without the Killmonger? I lose a bunch of power on the right. The hope is that they can't summon their Dormammu here because of the Killmonger. It depends where the X-23 lands, I guess. But that seems like a risk I have to take. Oh, X-23, why would you make me so sad, assuming this is where the Dormammu's going? X-23 hates me. Just kidding, it's fine, unless that's death. Nice. Oh, I've been on the other end of that one. New to the game, does an effect also work if you play a card in your next turn? Like the next card you play has +3 power, for example. Yes, that does generally persist through turns unless it is specified otherwise. Usually if it only lasts one turn, it'll say like this turn. do, do. I got through. This is a good hand. Do, do, do. My wife's halter top. Bold move to have assume I have a wife. Very bold move, sir. I'm a gamer. Thank you very much. Gamers aren't known for having those. No, it's just hot and I didn't feel like putting on a larger shirt. Sun's out, guns out. Baby. Hey, look, finding the commander decks at Best Buy. Honestly, I haven't even really tried. It's been a busy week for me. I was going to try the other day, and then I went to go see a movie instead. Which, the movie was good. I enjoyed... There were, like, some, like, minor critiques I had, but I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. I might go see movies more after that. Like, it was just a good time. Oh, man. This is... I want to make 2 bills, but then I can't get rid of this hood. I guess it's better just to make 2 bills than to worry about getting rid of the hood. Because if I make 2 bills and get this hammer, like, I'm going to have 1,000,000 points. I mean, I guess I could... Oh, Jesus Christ. Maybe I just do it now. Yeah, maybe I do it now to free up space and get another body on the board. It's only turn 3. Do-do-do. Yeah, I'm gonna be out tomorrow doing getting this like minor surgery thing done, so I'm gonna be near the Best Buy, so I might just stop by there on my way home. You know if it's a 50-50 of which of the new variants hits my shop? I believe so, yeah. The other one should show up tomorrow. I believe it's just a 50-50. If you want to cheat out Dormammu early so you can Artem Dormammu turn 5. And then you play Elixir. That sounds fun. We're shrinking the Dormammu. Viper, sure. That is fine by me. It's a really big Dormammu, admittedly, but like... Any fire hairs? Fire hair would have been cool. I guess I could draw 2. Try and get the other hammer. We do this for board space. Oh yeah, we're going to the moon, baby. We're going to the moon with these hammers. It's a nice summoning ritual you have there. Be a shame if you only had a 35 power Dormammu. I'm pretty sure how this works is hammer will go off. Hammer will go off. No, it destroys an order, doesn't it? There's not a way I can do this to where the fire hair will see the hammer being destroyed, right? Because she'll just die first. I guess I could try and summoning ritual to kill the hammer. This is like not optimal, but like I want to make these real big fucking beta ray bills. Isn't hammer first though? I think it goes in placement order, not like order played, but I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I could be wrong on that. Either way, I just want to see what happens. Interesting. That's a pretty big board. That's a pretty big board of bills. What collection level was our opponent? Like 18k. Oh. Yeah, close game. I am screenshotting this one. What even is the hot location today, by the way? Astral Plane? Is that it? After this turn, add a 0 power copy of a card from hand here. Add a 0 power copy of a card from hand here, huh? Yeah, I'm not fucking with that. Do, 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 do. Do love seeing a 192 power beta ray build though. Chat, what do you think a good climbing deck is right now for someone trying to finish their infinite climb? I'm really not that in tune with the metagame right now. Why isn't the untapped overlay working? Mine stopped working for a few games too, and then it came back. I don't know why. 2.1 billion bill, it's amazing. Best deck for Mammy? I'm not sure yet. I really don't know which deck is best for him. The Thor's one has been pretty fun though. Let me see if I can find a thing for Nate. Because Nate is trying to finish his climb. Yeah, I do think just a good mid-range surge deck is probably a solid way to go. Probably just going to recommend him this one. I think this deck is quite good right now. Someone put Ghost in the Electra deck? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I definitely feel not the most on top of the metagame because I haven't been focusing on that. I paste the code for the deck, sure. Anyone know why I didn't get the Creative House Pocket in my shop today? It's a random roll on what you get in the shop. Feature reference, if you want codes, usually the dex command can take you to the untapped and... Oh, that's the wrong deck, actually. I posted the wrong one. Hold on. The wrong deck. You have to go to the Conquest tab. This is the right code. But yeah, usually if you want any of the deck codes, the dex command can get it to you pretty quick. But yeah, it's a random roll on what shows up in your shop. You'll either get the expensive one or the non-expensive one, and whichever one you didn't see today, you should see tomorrow. Yeah, it's kind of funny that despite all the controversy and unhappiness in Snap that is going around, it's happening during a time where it's a pretty solid metagame. If you notice, there really aren't a lot of complaints about the actual balance of the game right now. And yeah, I don't really have any myself. I think meta's pretty chill. Why are you half naked? Because it's what the people want. Also, I think calling this half naked is pretty generous. Why do people feel the need to ask how people want to dress in Twitch chat? That's the question I'm more curious to answer. Ooh, why aren't you? Exactly. Are you not in a place where it's hot as shit right now? Because I sure am. I guess I'm gonna... Combo deck, I guess? My streamer has his shoulders uncovered. What is this, a den of vice? Yeah. Yeah, the humidity has been brutal, dude. And it's we're 3 days into summer. It's fucking hot. It's fucking hot. I think the air is working better today than it has, though, earlier this week, so that's good at least. Ah, the RA Tribunal deck. Oh, I'm gonna get so cooked. We do not have game against Tribunal. Yeah, that's a bad matchup. It might snow tomorrow. That's crazy. Yeah, the Northeast has been getting it too, which is surprising. Like I'm from the Northeast, and usually we didn't get that bad. I'm just kidding. It's out here too. I never know, because there are places like that. I mean, hell, it snowed here this year, and it does not snow here normally. What's up, Kava Cap? Hope you're doing well too. Where is here? I'm in the southeast. Southeast United States. A little bit north of Georgia and Florida. I am on the coast though, so it helps a bit. Yeah, the humidity is so much worse. When I moved down south, we had like 2 summers without humidity, and it was fucking totally chill. The last few summers have had so much humidity, and it's so much worse than the actual heat itself. Yeah, I heard the UK has been getting a heat wave too. And you guys have it like especially bad because all your houses are designed to like keep in the heat. Since it gets colder there. That shit blows. I saw... Someone will have to, like, enlighten me to how true this is. But I saw there was, like, at least in some places, a regulatory thing where it's, like, there's, like, a lock on the window or something, too. Like, what the fuck is that? I don't know if that's, like, a neighborhood thing or, like, a more broad thing. But that was wild to me. I mean, if there's a match I beat the Tribunal player, and it's probably this one if I draw okay. I don't even need that much more. I just need, like, either, like, a Misery or a Fire Hair or something. Marbles? You can do Marbles after the game. Locks on the window sounds like a fired hazard and a progressive dream. I don't know. There was a thing. So I'm guessing it's like a local thing. Oh, shit. My windows now have locks. No, not like... It wasn't like a regular window lock. It was like a lock that prevents the window from opening over a certain, like... You could, like, crack the window, but you couldn't open it all the way. And I was like, is someone just, like, kind of memeing on the internet? Or is that, like, an actual thing people have to deal with? Let me see if I can find a picture to illustrate what I'm talking about. These things are what I'm talking about. These. That's what was in the picture I saw. Never seen anything like this. Oh man, they fucking changed the location. I'm so sad. It's like a security device. I mean, it kind of does look like that. Again, someone could have just been overreacting or memeing, but like, I saw a post about it and I wasn't sure of the validity. Like if it was actually true or not. Yeah, it could be like like in a specific area or one of those things. That's why I was asking. Because I'd never heard of something like that before. It could just be like an HOA type thing, you know? Like you live here, so you have to follow this rule and ordinance. I mean, I probably can just look it up and see. While there in the UK, while there isn't a specific law mandating window locks for all buildings, certain situations require window restrictors for safety, particularly in buildings with vulnerable occupants or at a height. Building regulations emphasize preventing falls, especially from windows above ground level. Landlords may also have responsibilities regarding window safety and rental properties. So maybe it's something like that. Maybe it's like a rental property thing. I'm just... we still have another turn. Guess I'm just doing this. Conversation has switched to HOA bylaws, yeah. There's an area in my state that requires bars on the window seals. High crime area, which of no. Anywhere else in my state requires it, yeah. Yeah, it's probably like a local or like a specific ordinance type thing. I just saw a lot of people memeing about it, and so I wanted to understand more. I'm just gonna stay in, and then when we lose, concede the game, because I don't want to play against fucking Tribunal, man. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good on all that noise. Not interested. Any, like, super go tall combo deck pretty much farms the majority of Dormammu piles. Because, like, we just don't have interaction, and so we get clowned. We shall move on. That's just not a mashup worth playing out for this type of deck. But yeah, it's going to be a hot summer if you haven't seen. It looks like it's going to be a pretty hot summer. I need to finish filling out this survey. Bum 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 bum. Galactus Enjoyer, but are they playing Galactus is the real question. That's what the people want to know. Dormammu. Ooh. I recommend a good destroy counter deck. If you want to beat the if you want to beat all the people playing Dormammu, combo decks are your friend. The Dormammu decks usually don't have any interaction and cannot go over anything that goes super tall. Negative comes to mind, the Tribunal we ran into. Armor and Cosmo and decks are fine too. But if you really just want to beat him into the ground, like move bounce, like anything that goes above like 30 in 2 lanes should just win. I guess I'm doing this. Yeah, maybe I should wait. Nah, I'm gonna do it. They have my Thor. I have a Bill. A big, beautiful Bill. A big, beautiful Beta Ray Bill, as they call him. It should probably be here so I can sacrifice it. Can change the location. What are they playing? The fuck is this? Well, that's not ideal. Although we can do something incredibly funny here if we want. And I'm going to. Those 7s for Dormammu. We knew him well. Do, 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 do. Oh, I'm very dead. I'm very dead if they have Shang. Dude, what is this deck? I'm so confused. It's just like a tech pile, but it's playing Elixir for some reason. I'm confused, man. Is that Elixir not real? No, it's real. Oh, I forgot. I forgot about the marbles. Remind me after the game ends. I guess I'm doing this. I guess it's just like a normal tech pile. I guess I just don't understand the elixir. Maybe there's something in there that'll make it make more sense. I should have put this on the right, but I have Killmonger, so it probably doesn't matter a ton. Oh, huh. Disappointed you don't have any mermaid, dolphin, or rose tattoos. Me too. I only have the one tattoo. Boom. Kind of hard to show it, but only the one for now. Says SD forever. Yeah, that's what it says. That is what it says. So we do this here because I'm gonna want to play Killmonger, but I want to keep Venom out of the range of Shang-Chi. I guess they could Shadow King it, but it's not that big of a deal. I don't even really want a Dormammu here. Unless they take Cryo. Booster farm, probably, I guess. Just going for some elixir boosters, I could see that. Sea Ball? See these nuts. Are you kidding me? Fuck. Why is there a cannonball here? What is this? Probably gonna lose. Ultron? Gotta be booster farming. Gotta be booster farming. World's smallest Dormammu. 10 power Dormammu. He's such a small boy. Alright, let's go play our marbles. That sounds kind of cool. Alright, let's play our marbles round. Before I forget again. It's marbling time. Did it launch or did it bug out? I think it bugged out. I gotta relaunch. I don't know why Marbles does this sometimes, but... Gotta restart Marbles. What do you guys think they're gonna do in the OTA tomorrow? I genuinely have not a fucking clue. Joy of Steam? I don't think it's Steam's fault. I think it's like Marble's fault or something on my end. I don't know what it is though. Let's do this one. Give Kid Omega +5 power. Yeah. Exclamation mark play to get a marble. Yeah, I shouldn't blame poor innocent marbles. It's true. What the fuck is this? Oh, dude, this is gonna be hard to follow, but cool map. Cool map at least. 1 minute on the clock. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, go, go. They're off. It's gonna be kind of hard to view this, I think. This makes me think of the old, like, McDonald's style, like, play areas. Like, how do I even... I genuinely am not sure I'm supposed to spectate this well, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. Looks like maybe Bash Dazzle in first. I think so. Bash Dazzle does look to be holding down the crown for now. Up the elevator he goes. But DeCarlo and some others are coming up on the other side. They're going to converge here. Looks like DeCarlo and Bumblebee are the first ones out. Going down. With Dapper Dave taking the lead. Going down the side. Doesn't seem like any marble is even close to him. Dapper Dave cannot be stopped. Or can he? Looks like he can't. Dapper Dave OP. Oh, he's getting a little tripped up here, though. No one on the other side yet, though. DeCarlo is coming in here hot, though. Everyone's getting stuck, but Bumblebee might just make it out. And they do. New person in the lead. The Autobots are rolling out with Bumblebee. But Dapper Dave not giving up without a fight. Nor is DeCarlo. Where the hell am I, dude? I don't know where most of the marbles are right now. They're all over the place. Oh, DeCarlo gonna take over, though. I still have no idea how close we are to the finish line. He's getting a little slowed down, but no other marble near him. I think we're getting near the end. Maybe. Oh, some marbles are catching up. Bumblebee is getting closer. It might be too little too late, though. Dude, this is such a clusterfuck. Oh, going up the main chute. Is this the end? It looks like it might be. Oh, but there's a cube in DeCarlo's way. That's gonna give Bumblebee a shot. Maybe even some other marbles as well. Oh, DeCarlo is a little stuck on the cube, but... Oh, here comes Emma. And Bread LOL. More getting stuck on cubes. Who's gonna make it in first? It's gonna be Moscow Chad sniping the win. Because there are like 18 different cubes here. Wow. I mean, that was quite a race. It was a little hard to spectate, but pretty cool map. Pretty cool map. With the last minute upset. There's Feckett. Are there any marbles left? Yep. One last marble. Can he make it before the wall of death? I think he will. Down he goes. And Moscow Chad with the world record. Congratulations. And 07s to Noise Star, who has taken the bullet. We appreciate them and their sacrifice to the marble gods that allowed us to play marbles on this fine Wednesday. So we're going to wish them good luck, Godspeed, and we'll see them on the other side. Better luck next time, friend. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is marbles. Thank you for playing. I hope you had fun. Back to our Dormammuing. God damn it, dude. Are you kidding me with this shit? Fucking hell. Fucking hell, man. That is so bad. More fun than high voltage, true. Do. Well, I appreciate Duke Nukem. I try to create a stream environment that I would like to watch myself. That is a very important thing to me. So I'm glad people find it engaging. And I know I like when I'm watching a stream where the chat is very engaged. That's what makes it more fun to me to be in a stream. So I try and make that a priority of my own stream. Yeah, it doesn't rain a lot where I live. When it does rain, the rain is obscene. Like, the rain, we get crazy stuff. Almost as crazy as this tier 1 gifty from Emma. 2, Hipmeister. Thanks, Emma. I appreciate it. Let's get some pogfish in the chat. And especially when you've grown from being like a smaller creator for a while, you definitely appreciate having more people in the chat to engage with to begin with. Because not everyone is afforded that luxury. Well, you don't have to apologize. Any and all support is appreciated. It's never required, but it's always appreciated. See if a ton of people ended up buying Kid Omega on the final day anyway, proving Second Inner's point. They could keep getting away with overpriced cards at a discount. I mean, I've seen a lot of people got the card on the final day, and that doesn't really surprise me, to be honest. I'm not very surprised, personally. I'm out here begging and pleading for my hammers. Where are my hammers, bro? I just want to slam some hammers. Is that so much to ask? To do some hammer slamming? There's only one card that can save the day. Crystal, yep. Save us, Crystal. You're our only hope. Well, we do have... Alright. Huff the copium with me deep. This actually might be winnable. Assuming they give up this lane. Bum, 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 bum. I think an underrated part of one of like the, I guess, less talked about like frustrations with the whole situation is like, it's, if this were like the, wait, do we win or no? We're adding 6 and 6, so we do win. That's cool. Fuck yeah. Is it's felt for like quite some time that the creation side of it has been an afterthought, and so like them doing something that kind of just like proves that and spits in the face of the people who've been trying to do this in spite of the fact that the online community around the game has been in decline is like, I think it pushed a lot of people over the edge. Like, for me, the writing had been on the wall for a while, but then they actually did a lot better with the economy rework than I expected to. And I was like, maybe they're going to give things a real shot at not sucking. Big maybe. Cautious optimism is the term I like to use, usually. But like Blue said in the podcast, we just hadn't seen the other shoe drop yet, you know? I think I can just do this, and then I'm going to get rid of the summoning ritual. This is not a Dormammu game. This is a game where we need hand space. And just play a bunch of bills. Oh, that extra energy is actually so helpful. That's like, if I think about it, I totally understand why they're doing what they're doing, because it has become easier to not spend money on the game. And so it's like, this is them trying to make up for that. I just think they could have, you know, done that in a lot of other better ways than the way they ended up doing it. You can run Silver Samurai to cheat Dormammu players their skill card and lock them out of Dormammu. I don't think... Does he discard skills? Does he look at the power of a skill and discard it? I'm not sure how that works. I think he used to. I don't know if he still does. I thought they changed it, but I could be wrong. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. I'm praying this deck does not play Shang. Wait, they just filled themselves. No, they didn't because of Kitty. Maybe I should have held the hammer. On it. With gin and tonic. I think it ignores skills too, unfortunately. Oh wait, I can play Killmonger too? Holy shit. Do this in case of a surprise Negasonic or something. Some Dormammu discard bug and do some Black Knight. You think... I'm not sure it's actually like even that solid. Maybe it is. That bug really annoys me though. I fucking hate that bug so much. They stayed here? Staying here is wild. I mean, they did have a lot of power, but like... So do we. Final Fantasy X going on emulator. Nice. Keeping over 50k tokens because I manage my keys so well. Only buy the gold pass, monthly pass. They're not making extra money on me for a while, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna buy the fucking demon bundle thing before all this stuff happened. And then the event came out, and I was like, alright, well, I will wait for their decision before I make any purchasing decision. But even before, like, any of the mode and the controversy came out, Like, I used to spend a fair bit of money on Snap, but this is one of those things that's weird, is as greedy as Second Dinner is in some cases, I don't even think it's purely about greed. It's also about they just did not ever set up their economy in a good way to maximize whale spending. And that is just such an own goal against being like a successful mobile game. Like, and then you have things like Mastery, which I have no doubt hurt whale spending. And so it's like, what the fuck are we doing here, guys? Like, you're not even making the best possible decisions to milk the whales in which should be an easy way that a lot of the whales were pretty happy with before, which was the splits. Like that shows a level of incompetence that I don't really know how you justify, you know? Like, and how long ago was Mastery? Like, now? And they did what? They made it so we get less bananas? And that's it? Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Let's see when Mastery came out. It was in February, so it's been like 4 months. I don't, because here's the issue, right? And here's why they're trying to get gold from people. They're trying to get gold from people because as someone who is far from near the top end of whales, I have 200,000 tokens. I'm buying every card on release, and I am not dropping below this 200,000 tokens. Like, it doesn't... I can maintain this for such a long time. I can go at least a year, year and a half, maybe even 2 years, never buying anything and just spending these tokens. And it's like, you gotta find a way to monetize that 0.1% of your player base, because mathematically that's how you make money on a mobile game. It's way more from those people than people who are buying the season pass or a $10 or $15 bundle. It's just how mobile games work. And like, I don't have a problem with them doing that on cosmetics and stuff. And that was one of the great things about the split system, was you can engage with the split system as a free-to-play or a pass-only player and still have fun with it. But it gave whales an outlet to, if you just want to chuck money at gambling splits, that's something they let you do. And that's one of the few, I think, smart decisions they made on the economic side, was like, that's a good resource sink for whales. But they put themselves in a spot where people who buy a lot of the things end up with more resources than they know what to do with tokens. So that's why they don't let you use them to buy Kid Omega right away, because they want you to be like, okay, well, this guy has 200,000 tokens, but he only has 2,000 gold. Let's make it so it feels like he needs to buy some more gold. It's like, I totally get why they're doing it, but the whole reason they're doing it is because they've never had a clear, coherent vision for the economy since the beginning. They've been having to pivot ever since Nexus events flopped, and I don't think they've ever really figured it out. And like, it's that's just kind of crazy to me. They basically ran out of time to figure out their economic system and hit a deadline where they had to release the game, and they've been playing catch up ever since. And even with the current system probably being the best one we've had, it still doesn't fix that issue of like this imbalance of resources, and it creates another problem where it's like they want to find a way to like sync these, but they just don't do it. I mean, I'm sure part of it will be they're gonna make like the spotlights available for tokens eventually or something, but they just don't have like a token sync. And that's a huge reason why my spending dried up, is because like I've spent a bunch of money on the game over the years. In the last like 4 to 5 months, I probably have not spent over $30 in a given month. Some months as low as like 15 with the pass. And I can still just engage with everything. I have a cosmetic for like 95% of the cards. Like I just don't have an incentive to engage with giving the game more money. It's like I can coast off that prior spending, which is great for me, but it's not so great for them. But they can't just balance the card economy around people who have 100K plus because that means they'd like reduce the tokens, and then that fucks all the people who don't have a huge token pile in the bank. So it's like, it's weird. It's a very weird situation. Yeah, like, I would think with the amount of stats they have on their end, they would be able to come up with something that makes a bit more sense. I do have a Kang variant. There are very few cards in this game I do not have a variant for. I like collecting the variants. Or even like, here's an easy example. You know what would make me want to buy more variants that I've been suggesting for a year and a half, if not longer? Why can't I be like, okay, this vision, and this vision are my favorites. Cycle between them, please. Use my favorite split and cycle between them. I would bet you that instantly makes people who are whales buy more variants. Because I'm not going to go and change all these variants all the time. Why would I do that? I don't want to fuck around with the UI all the time. I just want to play the fucking cards. And there are cards I have multiple variants for that I like and would like to use. Like She-Hulk, they're a bunch. I just don't use them because like I'm not going to go change it up every other game. I think mostly the only cards I don't have variants for are ones that literally don't have them. Like the event cards. I'm pretty sure it's like 5 or less. Yeah, it's just... These decisions are baffling, and then you get people who are like, no, bro, you don't understand. This company has made a lot of money, which means they clearly know what they're doing, and it's like, no, those things are not mutually exclusive. You can make a lot of money and still make some dumbass decisions. That one doesn't, like, justify the other. Like, I don't care how much money they made, Mastery was riddled with really bad decisions. That I have no doubt made it miss whatever targets they had in terms of like making money back off that feature. Because it took one of the things that was really well and that works really well with the game and doesn't have a lot of problems, which was splitting, and then they made it worse. They made it feel less good. And it's like, why are we fucking with that? And it's like, I understand the intent of what they were doing. And they could still fix it without a whole ton of work. All they need to do is make it so you can, like, target your favorite thing a bit more effectively. And they probably would make a bunch of money off the whales. But when you have better odds of winning the lottery than getting, like, that perfect chase rare split you want, there's a big difference between, like, chase rare and something being so unobtainable you just give up before you even try. And that's more of what Mastery is. I think a lot of people just gave up as soon as they looked at the numbers on Mastery. And it's like, I'll still split cards and stuff, but ever since Mastery, that is one of the reasons I stopped spending money on the game, because I didn't need to spend to keep up because I have resources. So what would get me to spend money was, oh, it's like a credit bundle with a variant I like, and then I can split some cards. And I like splitting in the game. But now I just care way less because there's so much dog shit. But yeah, they definitely have coasted off of the IP, but that was always going to happen. It's like, oh, cool, so new backgrounds. Then you see the actual system. It's like, what the fuck? And it's like, to be clear, I think I was less negative about Mastery on launch than a lot of people were, because a lot of the cool stuff of Mastery I got to engage with entirely for free. Like, I got to make some of these cards look more thematic and cool, and it's like, I like that. And it didn't cost me anything to do that. And so, like, that's great. But, like, it also made it so it's harder to get the splits you want. And you can't even have fun trying to... Like, I thought I would chase, like, a cool new split combo with Arrow. And try and get, like, a Galactic Storm with something. Or, like, one of these combinations. And it's just like, bro, it's just not possible to get. You have any idea how much that is? So, while we don't have public information, we do have this. Let's see. Sony Insomniac leak Marvel. Let me see if I can find the picture. It's a little different. Here it is. So, it's a little different because this is being applied to a box store game. Good lord. Wait, where's my image, bro? I'm trying to click. This is it. Here we go. Okay, wait. Did it get deleted? It's just redirecting me here. Hold on. It might have gotten deleted from this post because, let's see, other images here. Here we go. I'm not sure if this is the exact thing. There was a leak where Insomniac had a bunch of their stuff hacked and put out. And so, I don't know if it says it in here. I'm trying to... Here we go. Marvel royalty. Digital games, 9 to 18% of net sales. Physical games, 19 to 26%. DLC, 19 to 26. So, like, they take a big cut. Marvel takes a pretty big cut. Now, this doesn't mean this is the one Second Dinner has set up. Theirs could be very different. I'm sure it is, because it's a purely digital thing. Marvel takes a pretty big cut. And then the storefronts take a cut too, right? But it shouldn't be big enough of a cut to where Second Dinner is getting, you know, a super small slice of the pie. But this is really the only public information we have for like a look into how much does Marvel actually take from stuff like this. But yeah, it could very well be higher. Because it is higher for physical stuff, and obviously Snap's a digital-only product. Yeah, I saw the Hearthstone gacha pet. I did see that. Which, like, kind of silly. Don't love gacha stuff, but, like, it's also a cosmetic, so I don't care that much. I do think it's sad that they kind of, like, abandoned making new boards, or reduced making new boards because of the gacha pet. That's something, if I still played Hearthstone, I'd be a bit annoyed about, but... End of the day, it doesn't affect me playing the game, which is why I think the outrage is much higher here, you know? Because, genuinely, if everyone could just buy Kid Omega tomorrow for tokens, the outrage would have been like 10% of what it was. It's not just like a pay-to-win angle that is making people mad, it's like the time gap. I think that has really pushed people more on it. Yeah, and like, it's like it makes sense for Marvel to take a big cut because Snap wouldn't be 1/10 of what it is without the Marvel IP. There's a reason you do not see successful like card games in modern times that aren't based off a big IP. Without the big IP, card games are already niche. Without the big IP to bring people in, it doesn't matter if you make a really good game. It's gonna, it's just not going to do that well because, like, card gamers are invested into their card games, right? Like, if you're playing Hearthstone and then you start playing MarvelSnap and another card game, you're probably going to cut some of your budget or time from the other card games to make up for, like, the new one. And at a certain point, like, I'm at that point, I don't really want to dive into more card games now that I've started getting back more into Magic. It's like the money I would have spent on that Demon Bundle went to some fucking Final Fantasy cards instead. But yeah, the IP is what brought a lot of people in. The IP, and that's true outside of Snap. That's true in a lot of card games. It's because card games just aren't popular enough of a thing, and the market is already kind of like hard to break into as is without a big IP. So like the big IP does carry these things. I'm gonna move on to Magic from here on out. I'm still figuring out what I'm doing, but on the YouTube side of things, Magic stuff is my next plan. And I'm still hoping to get out a video this week on the Magic stuff. It has been something I've been working on. Yeah, I mean, a big part of the reason I looked at the Marvel Mystic Mayhem thing is because Snap has made me like the characters more. I wasn't like a huge Marvel head. There are characters I've always liked, like Spider-Man's probably always been one of my favorites, Venom. And I watched like the movies and stuff, but I've never been like the world's biggest Marvel person. I've always been like a pretty casual fan of it. So I was more into it for the card game than the IP. The card game is what kept me interested, not the characters. But because I played so much of it, now I like some of these characters, and I think they're cool. And I would like to... That makes me more likely to play a game that is focused around them, you know? Yeah. I really wish Magic Arena was handled better than it is, because I'll be honest, like, Magic Arena is the only other card game I think I've ever hard quit, because I did not like how they handled the monetization when I was playing Standard 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, or... Actually, it's probably like 5 years ago now. It's been a while. I still play a little bit here and there, but, like, I don't really spend any money on it. I just play old decks. Yeah, there's a Spider-Man set coming to Arena. Should get royalties for watching. But yeah, like there's a real big thing to be said about like building an IP and a brand that makes you interested in more of the products. The economy did get better. The other thing is like I've never been a draft person, and the game has always been much more expensive if you're a constructed focused person. If you're really good at draft, the game is actually like pretty cheap to my understanding. But I have never been really good or super like into it. Although I do kind of want to try to get into draft more. Because like on paper, I like a lot of the elements of draft. But the times I've tried it, it just doesn't hit for me like I would think it would. But maybe I just need to give it, you know, more of a chance. One of the worst parts, though, about Magic is having to physically put my decks together, because I have so many of these cards in now, and it's like I have to sleeve them and unsleeve some and like physically manage them, and I keep putting that off. Why has no one made a Dragon Ball TCG that isn't trash, or Naruto? I mean, I heard the digital one was kind of okay. I don't know why there's never been a Naruto one. That's a pretty popular IP. It depends on the companies and the licensing stuff, though. It wouldn't surprise me if there were attempts to do that. They just never really made it all the way through. But like One Piece is a good example of a more recent card game that I think has done pretty well. I really wish I could play this and Bill. I really do. Do 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 do. But yeah, it pays a lot to like I really can't imagine trying to make a card game without a big IP to back it up. It seems like just asking to waste your own time, which is unfortunate because I wish that wasn't such a barrier to entry for like doing card games. I need to leave this lane free, so I should put Thor here. I'm just gonna get rid of this. Snap is also one of the first card games that really put in an effort to be a digital first card game. Most of the other card games were PC games that got a port to mobile. Like they weren't made to be they were not made to be what's it called, phone games, and so a lot of them just like people play them on phone, but they definitely aren't made for it, and it shows. Whereas Snap, and to a lesser extent, but you know, still pretty similar, Pokemon Pocket, both of those were made for phones, and I think it's worked out for both of them pretty well in the grand scheme of things. Is Dormammu worth getting? I mean, I think he's very fun, but he's definitely not beating the mid allegations right now. Alright, have a good one, Duke Nukem. If you're looking for fun cards, I don't think you'll be too sad with him. That's my thoughts anyway. So I'm just gonna do this for tie breaks and then just chomp. Oh, good lord, I am so very dead. Yeah, when you're playing a Dormammu deck and you run into someone playing Null, it's pretty rough, man. It's pretty rough. Null kind of farms you. Yeah, people are using it with some discard stuff, because there's a bug where if you discard a card, you can use Dormammu's first ritual to absorb the discarded card. I imagine that is getting fixed today or tomorrow. Oh god, that's so bad. Sandbar is so bad for this deck. You know what? I'm not even gonna entertain the Sandbar. Between the hood and the ritual, it just like it completely destroys your game plan. Do, 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 do. I can't believe they fucking did that. I mean, I can believe it, but like, fucking, come on. Come on, what are we doing here? If they can't even test that. Crazy. Okay, I guess I'm chilling. Oh, it's annoying. I do kind of want to try a version like this that does... It's not like fully traditional destroy, but it's pretty close. It's kind of interesting to see how Dormammu can affect it, but... Bum 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 bum. This is cooked. What am I even supposed to play here? I don't love it. I don't even like it, but that's what I'm doing. do, 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 do. Oh, they made a post about the art issues. Let's see what they had to say. Bro, I'm out of this game. I do not want to play against this with my Thor's deck. It's too bad for it's too bad a matchup. There are some really tremendous matchups for these decks. Like, I don't think most of them are very good, sadly, but when it works, it's fun. Activate, more destroy. Let's see what they had to say. Art issue update. Zorn Frank Quietly variant. Previously released Zorn variant was misattributed, and we quickly removed it from appearing in players' shops or other means of acquisition. We plan on replacing the variant with another new variant in a future update. Once it's released, those who purchased the previous version may contact customer support to request a full refund and removal of the variant from their collection. This seems like a downgrade compared to what they did last time. Last time they just gave you the new one and threw some gold at you. This is another example of, like, you can feel them tightening on the purse strings a bit. Oh, blue with the copy pasta. This feels like the worst season of this game I've ever played. Every single deck has Shang shit, a Red Guardian, a Killmonger, or an Enchantress. What the hell is this season? Why is this game turning into such a tech-heavy meta? I freaking hate it so damn much. Every game is full of frustration, and there are so many tech cards that you can't prevent all of them. Almost everyone is running heavy in tech cards. And when did this become a thing? I've been gone for a few seasons. Also, what D? Yeah. The Ancient One, after receiving reports about the base card's art, including designs from other owned IP, we are working on removing and replacing those specific elements. This change will be reflected in a future update. Alright. I mean, this seems like a fine response. Weird to me that they're, like, doing less with something like this. If you look at every other time they fucked up with art stuff, they remove it, they give you the new one, and then they often threw in a little bonus or something. Now instead, they're just giving you a new one, and if you don't like it, you can get it removed and get your gold back for dealing with customer support. Does that mean you get a refund and the new art? No, not from what I'm understanding. Those who purchased the previous version may contact customer support to request a full refund and removal of the variant from their collection. So you get one or the other. Either you get the new variant by default as a replacement, and if you don't like it, you can request a refund and they'll refund you and take it away. I didn't even know they could take away variants directly like that because I know someone, so I can keep the old one. No, no one's keeping the old one. The old one's being removed from the game. The old one is gonzo. Not yet, but it will be. But yeah, kind of weird that they're doing it differently than the last few times. And it's funny because in the past, like I know Safety ran into an issue where before they had hold to buy, or there was like a bug with the hold to buy. So he was like scrolling on his phone in the shop and it auto bought a variant due to a bug. And he contacted customer support and they were like, sorry, bro, all purchases are final. We can't do anything about this. We can't take the variant from you and refund you the gold. We just can't do it. So that's why I'm surprised that they are supposedly able to do this now, because they acted like they couldn't in the past. Maybe it's because their support staff changed. I don't know. But yeah, basically, it's getting replaced, and if you don't like your replacement, you can get a refund. That is what the message is saying. Damn, I need to drink more water, man. Stay hydrated, folks. Ba, ba, ba. What do we want to do next? Are there any other decks I wanted to try that I haven't tried with this card? Which variant got removed? It hasn't happened yet, but it's the Zorn variant. This one. It was misattributed to the wrong artist, but also this is apparently a very controversial artist. I don't know. I'm not versed in the lore. I didn't look into it very much, but I've heard many reports the guy's a big shithead, and so they're changing this with a different one. We don't know what the different one is yet. Overall, Dormammu is a very middling card that I think punches above his weight in terms of fun. I've had a lot of fun playing the card. If you're purely focused on a power side, probably not one you need. All the best artists are assholes, surely. Yeah, it seems like, I mean, there are a lot of variants in their pipeline, so I get stuff falling through the cracks, but has happened quite a few times. Dude, the Gambit situation was such a shit show, and that's why whenever people are like, no, you don't understand, Second Ender's been so generous in the past, it's like, I think some people forget, like, there have been quite a few times they try and, like, get away with, like, under the bare minimum, and then people get more mad about it, and then they have to cave. That's why I think a lot of people thought was going to happen with the Kid Omega situation. Like, they had a really cool-looking Gambit, and they got rid of it and replaced it with the Wolverine meme one. And it's like, whoever made that decision, I think, doesn't understand art. Because, like, the vibe of the other one was a very different thing than the silly meme vibe. So, like, the people who were going to be happy getting this instead were often not the people who actually bought the thing. And so, like, that was just such an easily avoidable thing. And then they ended up giving people, I think, they doubled up on the rewards for the situation. Like because it was an expensive bundle. I think it was an $100 bundle. It was Gambit and Shadow King and a bunch of resources, and they gave everyone who bought it like double the resources or something. But it's just like they tried to be skimpy with it at first, and then people got more mad. Yeah, I've heard the guy, Vance, I don't even know how to say the name. Through an arc of New X-Men during the same time, Morrison quietly revolutionizing the comic, quietly created Zorn. Second Ender wanted to include quietly Zorn as a variant, and then went and got one from the same time period, just wrong artist. I see. So that's probably how that happened. Yeah, I've heard the guy has proven himself to be a quite a shit show. Have heard about that. It's just like when they make a lot of these decisions, as someone who has a lot of resources and doesn't need to spend a lot of money to engage with the game, all they're doing is just making me not feel good about supporting their company, so I'll go spend my money on other things I enjoy. Like, at this point, the only thing that's even on the table for me in this game is the season pass, because I think it's kind of integral to doing content, but even that I'm not sure about, and I'm definitely not buying the $20 one for the card, for the extra card. What about the Wiccan variant? It's a copy of fan art. I did see some stuff about that, where it's like there was a Wiccan one that is very, very similar to this. Like, clearly pretty damn close. But yeah, I think they kind of pick and choose depending on the situation. Yeah, from what I've heard, actually, you know, this is a good time to look at the fucking data mines. Normally I look at the data mines the day they come out, but I wasn't really interested in doing that the day it came out, so I didn't. But we might as well take a quick look at the data mines, because I'd like to see them, I guess, and I'm a little gamed out of Dormammu, I feel like. Awesome, Andy. 2-1, activate. Give one of your cards at each other location +2. Bastion. 4/5 on reveal. It copies your other cards here to your hand, so they're cost of 2 and power to 3. That could be pretty strong. These aren't known. Danger. 4/6. Activate. Destroy an enemy card here with less power. That could be pretty good. Yeah. And you know it's actually another like real concern is it would not surprise me if they did see revenue go down and the money people draw the wrong conclusion from it. Like the money people look at it and like, look at all this money we made when we did Kid Omega stuff. And then look at all this money we lost the following month or the following few months. Like clearly we should push more of this stuff. I'll wait to look at the rest of the cards until the ads are done. The ads are done automatically. I'd say you can avoid the ads by checking if you have a little thing called Twitch Prime, but I don't think anyone with the ads can hear me, so... Not the most helpful, unfortunately. Twitch didn't even give me a warning. Usually they give me like a minute warning. I didn't even get a warning this time. But that's okay. So yeah, tomorrow we have Sanctum. We have Sanctum and OTA. I'm really not sure how much I'm gonna interact with Sanctum, truthfully. Someone tell me when the ads are over, by the way. I'm actually, again, I guess if you can hear me, you're not getting them. Sanctum, I hardly know him. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna play a ton of Sanctum personally, even though I liked Sanctum last time. Card doesn't really excite me, and Overdrive has left a pretty sour taste in my mouth with limited time modes. Did they announce the Sanctum shop stuff yet, or no? I don't know if they covered that or not. What was I saying about the revenue stuff? I was saying the revenue people might draw the wrong conclusions. Basically, revenue people look at High Voltage Overdrive, see a bunch of people spend gold, and some people buy gold as a result of spending their gold. Money up. High Voltage Overdrive good in their eyes. And then, if as a result of like pissing people off, less people spend next month or the next few months or however long, they might draw the wrong conclusions. They might see it as, well, we made more money when we did the High Voltage Overdrive and we're making less money now, so clearly what we should do is push this kind of stuff more. Which would be a tragically funny outcome. Like, I would hope that's not what happens, but yeah, it's not like they phrase it like, oh, we're giving you a discount if you play our mode. It's like, bro, you want us to play the mode a lot or spend a lot of gold. And it's like a lot. I can understand having, you know, a high investment requirement of like your time if you're getting a card for free. But if you're asking me to invest a bunch of time so I can get a, you know, percentage off coupon, I'll tell you where you can shove that coupon. They also buffed the car, by the way. It's a 4-7 now. Supposedly the car might be in the event too. They might be putting it in the event that's going on this month as well, which would make it less bad than just locking it behind the pass. People would still be annoyed, but like I think they would be a lot less annoyed if they can earn the car. But again, we don't know about the event. We don't know if the event's going to be good or bad or... Did I already talk about the data mine issue? Not really, but you're referring to like the bundles, right? Yeah, I think the bundles are pretty cooked. Like, I think we're just not getting bundles anymore, and people aren't going to be able to plan as well because of that, which is a bummer. And if there wasn't all this other shit going on, people would probably be more mad about that. Bad Sanctum without the Twitch ref. You know, it's funny. That's not even the event I'm talking about. There's a different event next month for the Fantastic Four. It's a brand new event. I think we know if it's going to be good or bad. Yeah, I mean, I know which one I'd bet on. They also buffed Herbie. Herbie's a 2-3 now. This card seems very good. Does so many different things. It's like a Nico 2-drop, except easier and a bit less conditional. This card seems very good. Any other new ones? Headpool is getting a card. Why? Jim Hammond, Human Torch, 1/1 at the start of each turn, +1 power for each bonus energy you have. Sure. Jocasta, 3/3 activate. Immediately activate your other cards here without using up their activate abilities. This seems strong for like an activate-centric deck. Karina, Shapander, Omega Sentinel, 4/3 activate. Afflict the highest power enemy card with -7. A lot of activate support coming up. Yeah, the Sanctum event card looks like shit. I'm pretty sure Mercury and Helion were supposed to be in Sanctum. I'm like very reasonably confident those were supposed to be in here. And frankly, they probably dodged a bullet not putting them in here. Because if they put in Helion and Mercury and then it was hard to get all three of them, which it probably would have been without like the Twitch drops and the bug and stuff, people probably wouldn't have been happy about that either. So that was a bug that kind of worked in their favor, I think, just releasing them early in the token shop. They nerfed Mr. Fantastic to 2/2 from 2/3. I got Mercury and Helion yesterday as my 2 bonus rewards for buying Dormammu. That's a hell of a high roll, bro. That's pretty sick. I've gotten a Series 5 card and a Series 4 card before, like, individually. I've never gotten 2 cards. Can't wait for some variants for my spell card, yeah. Dude, I do think Mercury, Werewolf, Merlin stuff is going to be absurd in the Sanctum. I'm actually worried that the Sanctum gameplay might be worse this time around because Werewolf was already really good and it got a card that made it a lot better. I'm a little worried about that, but I guess we'll see. Moira X. 1/2. When this card is destroyed, get a copy of your opening hand. Kind of interesting. Yeah, normally I'd have a whole little video going over like, hey, this is what you should play on the day 1 of Sanctum, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to do a ton of Sanctum coverage. I might stream some of it and see if I find it enjoyable still, but like, I don't really feel like promoting their event. Sparky, 2/3 activate. Give your card that last moved +2 power and move it back to its previous location. Seems like it could be good. Super Adaptoid. 3/5 on reveal, steal the text from an enemy activate card here. So it's like rogue for activate. Deck review, sure. Sparky crossover from Magic Arena. I understood that reference. Let's look at the deck. Builder. Import deck code. Seems fine, though. Did they put out the ban list yet or no? Do we know the ban list yet? We do. Let's see. I think it's in the Discord. Let me look. I thought they banned some of the Guardians, but maybe not. Let's see. Snap updates? Is that it? Or game news? Ban cards. Annie, Captain Marvel. Oh, Juggernaut is banned. Negasonic is banned. They didn't ban the Guardians. I don't know why I thought they did. I thought I read that somewhere, but it seems it was wrong. Yeah, this and this are banned, so you're gonna have to replace those. The rest seems solid enough to me. Let's see. Probably just want some more solid on reveals. Gladiator was pretty good in this mode, I believe. A big dude. It's an on reveal. Oh yeah, you want Mercury in this deck for sure. Maybe Glad Merc. Maybe something like this. Why Mercury? Because I think Werewolf is going to be very popular and Mercury stops the Werewolf. Also, another thing that I think will be strong in this mode is playing Sam Wilson Batroc. Like, I think that might be better than playing some of the other stuff. Not sure, though. I'm kind of iffy on Starbrand. I don't actually know. Well, if you're playing Werewolf, I would not play Zemo. Because it just fills up your board. Last time, the decks that were really popular, though, were like the Werewolf stuff, the Zoo and Destroy Zoo. Yeah, Sam Wilson Batroc stuff I think will be quite good. Yeah, I mean, Merlin was kind of the perfect Werewolf card. I think you'd be hard pressed to find a better Werewolf card than Merlin. It does what Wolf has always wanted while not taking up the board. Very good card. But I mean, in general, this looks pretty fine to me. Like I said, I haven't given Sanctum a whole ton of thought because I don't know how much I'm going to be engaging with it. I really do not care that much about the new card. Ban Sam Wilson. As a previous advocate for banning Sam Wilson, I do think he's a lot less offensive than he was when the Shield had a point of power. The Shield having a point of power was like kind of the biggest problem with it in Sanctum, in my opinion. Because, like, depending on where the Shield was, you just got a pretty fast start. Werewolf's kind of slow. That has not really been the experience I saw last Sanctum. Werewolf decks were one of the better Sanctum decks, and now he has a better card. So I don't think he's going to be that slow. Like, Werewolf decks are definitely up there as one of the better decks last Sanctum. He's less offensive, but he should pay for what he did, yeah. Shielder Sam should get a point back. The Shield should absolutely not get a point back. If they want to make Sam a 2-3 again, you'd have no argument from me. The Shield should not get its point back. And I say it as someone who was previously thinking that they shouldn't make the Shield 0. Fuck the Shield. Leave the Shield at 0. The amount of times like it made a difference in priority over time was ridiculous. And it was even more ridiculous in Sanctum. Wasn't Gore the big number slam in the Wolf deck's last Sanctum? I'll be honest, I do not remember. Sometimes the Sanctum games didn't even get to turn 6, though. But that was kind of rare. The Werewolf is very good. Like, I will be very surprised if Werewolf is not one of the top decks or the top deck of this mode. Like, Werewolf does everything you want a deck like this to do in the mode. It's very, very good. Man, I really do need to start streaming earlier because it gets so fucking hot this time of day. I need to get back to streaming in the mornings. Can't do it tomorrow because I have that surgery thing, but maybe Friday. Start earlier. Any other cards I missed here? But yeah, this deck seems fine for Sanctum. Viv Vision, 3/3, end of turn. Give each card in your hand +1 power if you're winning here. Otherwise, move this to another location. It's kind of cool. I like cards that do stuff like this, where it has like an incentive to be winning the location. Kind of like Iron Patriot, except I like this design better. Surgery, yeah, it's nothing. It's not a big deal. It's like I'm just having like a little mole thing removed because it looked weird in the tests they did or whatever. It's not a big deal. Three, 4 Warlock. Activate. For each unspent energy, give a card in your hand -1 cost. That could be good. They're doing a whole zombie season. They're doing a season just for me. Themes for upcoming seasons seem to be zombies, robots, and dragons. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know what these cards look like yet, but there are a bunch of them. Zombie Captain Marvel. These cards are very divisive, I've found, in the community, where it's like some people really dislike getting a new version of a already released character, and other people really like them. I don't have strong feelings about them personally. Like, I don't really care, but I remember this happened when Doom came out. There were a lot of people who were like, why the fuck are we getting another Doctor Doom? I liked it because it made Doctor Doom relevant again for a bit. Until they killed him. But Zombie Galacti, a third Galactus, yeah. Why do they call it Zombie Galacti? Odd. Doom is a different character, so I think he does get more, people give that a little bit more, I don't know, room than just being like zombie version of other character. I don't mind it. Again, I don't really give a shit. Doesn't really matter to me. Champions Arena. This is the mode with Fantastic Four stuff. Champions Arena appears to be the new game mode with powerful new versions of specific cards. Specific cards have a champion variant, or a champion version that comes with extra skills for each champion. It appears this will launch with the second half of the Fantastic Four season. So they have like skills. Yeah, I'm curious to see how this goes. New packs. Not reading through all this, but it looks like they have some archetype packs, which are good. New ultimates. Ultimate Isan, Infinite, and Wiccan. New locations. Your turn 4, split -8 power among all cards here. AVCH. Add a random activate card here for each player. Sure. Bunch of variants. Some emotes, new titles. Cool. What do you want to bet during the Dragon season? Shang-Chi and Iron Fist. Could he get a variant? Could be. Seems likely. Multiple Galactuses on one card? Yeah, that's what I would assume. Like it's a squad of Galacti. Weird, but interesting. Alright. The page remote's kind of fun. All right. Well, I think I want to go have some lunch and cool down a bit. So I have a bit of a headache. So stay cool out there. This heat fucking blows. Stay hydrated. Yeah, I'll be streaming more tomorrow. Probably go live later tomorrow. But we have an OTA and Sanctum tomorrow, so we'll fuck around with that tomorrow. And yeah. So let's raid somebody. Let's raid Jet. Raid Mr. Jet. Show him some love. Have a good rest of your day. I do want to check out Mystic Mayhem at some point. I might do that on stream, but not today. I'm not feeling it right now. But much love. Thanks for hanging as always. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Spam some emotes when you get over there. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Bum, bum.